Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah. Okay, guys. So today I'm going to show you guys a detailed shaping video and how I get my shape using these XXL coffin C-curve tips. I believe that's what they're called. So yeah, and I just want to notate that I noticed that throughout this video, me doing the thumbs was really hard, or like they were always out of frame, so I kind of cut that part out of the video just to let you guys know. So first we start by applying the tips, then we want to cut them to the desired length, and we want to make sure that our fingers match up evenly on each hand, which is what I'm doing now, as you can see. As you can see here, I kind of just push back the skin under the tip or whatever. Sometimes the tip can be stuck to your client's finger because of the glue. So try not to use as much glue or whatever the case may be. And with these tips, I like to go in and cut the sides down just a little bit with my scissors before I start shaping. Only because I don't like all of the C-curve. I like some of the C-curve, and I like the fact that it's straight and kind of pre-shaped. But outside of that, kind of need to cut some of that edge off. And I say just a little bit. As you can see, it's just a little bit, not a lot, because we still going for coffin. The file that I'm using is an 8080 grit I got from Tulip. I will link that down below in the description bar. Sorry guys, sometimes I be forgetting to actually link things down in the bottom, but more than likely it's linked in another video. But I'll make sure that I link it down in the bottom along with the tips. So yeah, make sure you're keeping your file straight. With these tips, you kind of have to go under and then come up to making it straight, only because it is a C-curve. So just make sure you practice that or whatever before you just throw it on somebody's hand, because listen, it can get ugly real fast. So yeah, make sure you do the free edge as well. We want crisp nails, crispy, you heard me, crispy. I also like to flip my client's hand around so I can see it in client's view, make sure it is straight across or whatever. Sorry, I'm kind of out of frame here. So yeah, and like I said, some of the clips will not include a thumb. Some will, some won't. I also included some snippets of me my filing process, my e-filing process as well. So yeah, be real careful when you are going across the natural nail. This may look like I'm going rough, but I'm really not. This is sped up. So yeah, just go lightly across there to fade the tip into the natural nail, because we kind of like to have a flat surface. We like to start on a flat surface, and also kind of get rid of some of the glue that's left over on the nail, considering that we're about to prep. We need to dehydrate, and we also need to prime. That will not be in this video. This is strictly shaping and filing using the e-file and the hand file. And I'll also link down the e-file that I use as well when we get to that process. So yeah, I'll be back when it's time for me to talk about something else. Oh, okay, so here, I like to use my Mandarin bit and go across the tips, only because these tips are a little not super shiny, but they're sort of shiny. So I just kind of want to go over it and make sure my acrylic has the most adherence. Here I am doing my refiling process. As you can see, my shape is still there after my application, but you just want to go in and crispen it up. I like to start on the free edges, and then I like to kind of go across where the tip and the natural nail meet, only so I can make sure it's tapered to my client's nails. I hate when I'm looking at someone's nails and I can tell that they're acrylics or it's done by a beginner because they didn't go across where the natural nail meets the tip of the acrylic, so it can literally look flawless. So yeah, please make sure you master that. I'm zoomed in as close as I possibly can so you guys can see what I'm talking about. If you look right there, you can see how it's sort of expanding where the natural nail and the tip meet at the end. So yeah, I kind of like to go in and taper that in some. I'll be back once this process is done. Okay, so I'm back. I like to take the same Mandarin bit that I used earlier, and I go across the surface of the nail, and I get real close to the cuticle. I am going slow. This is in real time. It's not sped up in any way. As you can see, I'm going really slow because I do not want to create a ring of fire around my client's nails, but I also want to go in and cut down some of the bulk around the cuticle and also smooth out the surface on the top. Even though I took my hand file across there, I kind of like to go in and smooth it down just a little bit more using my Mandarin bit. This is not, I don't think this includes all the fingers, but once it's done, I'll come back and talk a little bit more.
With every use.
Okay, so I included most of the fingers on the other hand, so I hope you guys are able to pay attention to that. And here we are now. I'm using my Tapered Carbide Bit, and it is by Pana, and it is extra fine. I'll link that down below. I like to go around the cuticles really slow. This is sped up. I do have a clip where it is in real time. I think it's of the thumb, so you guys have to wait to see that. Please take your time. Please go slow. As you can see, I'm going as slow as I possibly can. I kept this clip in even though my finger is sort of in the way. It's because you can see just a little bit. You can see just a little bit, but I'm pretty sure on the next clip where I'm doing the other hand, you'll be able to see all the fingers. So yeah, that's the only reason why I kept this in, just so you guys can see how consistent it is. We're not going too fast. We're not trying to mess up our clients' natural nails, but we do want our cuticles to be flushed and pretty. Okay, so I'll be back, talk some more. Okay, so here's the clip in real time. This is of the thumb. You can see how slow I truly am going. We take our time. We take our time, okay? Please and thank you. Please do not create ring of fires around your client's hands. And take your time and practice, guys. Practice. Practice on yourself. And like I said, I'm going really slow. Not too fast. I could be going faster, but this is what I can handle. This is how I like for my e-file to go. So yeah, just make sure whatever speed you choose, you're comfortable with it and you're secure that you're not going to mess up your client's natural nail. So in these clips, you will get a better view of me going around the cuticles using my tapered bit and extra fine from Penna. So I'll let you guys watch and I'll be back. So this is really the last step after before I tell them to go wash their hands. I dust them off, send them on their way. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, tune in because I'm coming back with more.